Los Angeles ground. Alptunes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810 with India. Request taxi for takeoff. North departure.
Alptunes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Taxi to and hold short of runway 25 right using taxiway Charlie Charlie 10 Bravo Bravo 7 cross runway 7 left Alpha 1 cross runway 25 right Bravo 5 Charlie 6 Charlie Charlie 1 Bravo Bravo 1. Contact tower on 119.8 when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 25 right using taxiway Charlie Charlie 10 Bravo Bravo 7 cross runway 7 left Alpha 1 cross runway 25 right Bravo 5 Charlie 6 Charlie Charlie 1 Bravo Bravo 1. Alptunes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, requesting pushback.
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Pushback request accepted.
Los Angeles ground. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Los Angeles ground. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, requesting pushback tug to push the aircraft straight.
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Los Angeles ground. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Okay, check, testing online. This is a Phoenix A320 test. The taxi ribbons have disappeared, but I know where I'm going. Don't know why they disappeared. It's a little jumpy in 2024, but it's better than it's been. I'm going to turn off the other monitor and see if that helps. Okay, we have a lockup. There we go. Switching the monitors on and off made it a lockup. Taxi is fairly smooth for the external view. What the hell am I doing on the runway? This is not good. I wonder if the taxi ribbons disappeared. I taxied right onto the runway. God. What the hell? Well, the reversers worked. I had to use the reversers to get back out of the stand. There's the taxi ribbons. Thank you very much for showing up.
Los Angeles Tower. Altitude's Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810 at runway 25. Right ready for departure. North departure. Altitude's Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Altimeter 299er2 north departure approved. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 25 right. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 25 right. Altitude's Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810.
Let's stop here for a moment and get this guy dialed in because we forgot to. Okay, Misty is not with me today. That's interesting. Wonder if she works only on native aircraft, not mods. Let's get on this phone here. Let's get on this runway. Quick run, test run again. I'm using my most familiar run, LAX to San Francisco. The Inabuild's A320neo flight this morning was very smooth after I figured out last night with the help of Trey how to get that thing through the flow. And let's go ahead and go thrust to flex. Little jumpy. Rotate. Gear up. That's working good.
Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Los Angeles Tower, altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, frequency change.
Alright, terrain works on this. It did not work on the Uni.
Altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810.
Let's start the clock.
Is type Airbus A320, 2 miles northwest of 4 Charlie Alpha 6, 2,200 feet. Request flight following.
There's Long Beach back there.
Echo Niner 810, SoCal approach. Squawk 253.
Looking good so far.
Altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Radar contact 4 miles west of 4 Charlie Alpha 6, 3,500 feet. Altimeter 2992. Roger. Altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, contact SoCal approach on 124.9.
Apps up.
Good day. 124.9. Altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810.
Don't be screwing with me with that now. Now we can go to CL. Speed. Okay, what do we got? McGee coming up. We need to be at 250, and we are there, so that's good.
Los Angeles Center, altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, 8,000 feet. Altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, Los Angeles Center, altimeter 2992, radar contact, continue.
Interesting. So good. Side stick fault. Okay, that's nothing I can do anything about at the moment. Okay, we're looking pretty good so far. Drone view, external view, cockpit view, it's all working pretty good. Cannot get the internal wing views. Don't know why we stopped at 12,000. That's interesting. Huh. Okay.
Altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, contact Los Angeles
That
Center
little trick
on
worked.
1.5. Good day. Going to 1.5. Altitude Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810.
Okay, the init trick worked.
Los Angeles Center, altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, 13,600 feet.
Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810, Los Angeles Center, altimeter 29992, radar contact. Continue.
There's Point Mugu and Point Mugu Navy Station. Oh, there it is. I think it's this one. Point Mugu. There's the Channel Islands. Alright, hoping for a good smooth Phoenix flight here today, because if it works I'll be doing it. Seems fairly smooth right now. Once we get off the ground is kind of jumpy, so I'm going to make some adjustments later to the settings. In fact, probably do that now. I don't want to mess with it now. Yeah, the water wave settings can be changed. This will be a quick test flight. Follow up with some F-18 stuff. I should check the stream and see how the stream is doing. Let's check the bloody stream. Bring the jet noise down and the vocal mic up. Let's check the bloody stream. Check Twitch. Okay, this guy is pretty cool. I gotta... Spy, that's not the one I want. This guy. Grizzle. Profile. Audio check. That's good, 2 seconds. Okay, so I've got this up and running. I can turn the OBS monitor off. So I have live chat on the iPad. Make that a little bit easier on this flight. Hopefully it'll smooth things up. Let's take a look. Looking pretty smooth. There's Point Mugu. Right there, there's Point Mugu right there. Point Magu, I did some touch and goes there yesterday if you were watching on the F-18. So this would be Ventura. And Coast Drive up to Santa Barbara. Channel Island should be right there. Santa Barbara should be right there. And we're doing okay so far. Let's go ahead and get this dialed in so we don't forget. It's ghosty a little bit. Okay. Still stable. Everything is nice and stable. I don't know about this. Don't know about that. Side stick fault. I don't use that side stick. Okay, let's go over here. Let's center up. Let's see where we are. See, I know my way around the Phoenix. I don't know my way around the A320. Why is that doing that? World map. Okay, there's a little glitchy there. Now, I was told that from the Phoenix group that this is still experimental in 2024. So. All right, welcome tubers, tubies, YouTubers, Twitchers, Twitchies, Twitchettes, Twitchers, Twitchos, Tubos, Tubettes. Test flight Phoenix A320, no livery set yet. Until I figure out what's going on with this thing. The pushback system does not work properly still. In 2024 for this particular aircraft, it pushed me halfway out. It started to push me the wrong way. Had to push me a little teeny bit more than I hit the reversal. So anyways, the big deal here is that all of the flight controls are working today, which is unusual from the last time I attempted. So they all seem to be working fine today. And I didn't do anything.
Los Angeles Center on 119.05. Good day.
119.05 for Altune's Papa
It's nice and
Sierra,
smooth at
Echo
20,000 feet.
810. Los Angeles Center, Altune's Papa Sierra, Echo Niner 810. Flight level 200.
Speed
Altune's
200.
Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Los Angeles Center. Radar contact. Continue.
0.58. Yep, we're right on the money. Everything's working just fine. Let's check systems while we're just screwing around. Bleed air is good. Pressures. Electric's good. Hydraulics looking good. Fuel should be plenty. APU fine. AC. Wheels are stowed away nicely. Flight control's good. We already saw that. Alright. Happily. So far everything is smooth. Let's see how it goes on the descent though. And we know the descent will be at Nurley. Mary. Set range to 40. Splint will be our next waypoint. 44 miles. Spoilers are armed. Seat belts, no smoking sign is on. Landing lights are on. I'm going to leave them on. There is a company message. I got to figure out how to get the liveries for this. I should just already be there. I already downloaded the Phoenix liveries. I don't know why they're not showing up. Bizarre. Alright, if you're watching on YouTube today, don't forget to set it to 720 or 1080p. See a really nice, cool quality picture. Twitch seems to look pretty good. This flight will take us roughly 53 minutes to 1 hour, whereas if you drive it, it's 7 to 8 hours. That's interesting. When I turn the monitor off, it affects OBS. Let's watch that again. Okay, yeah, checking the OBS monitor and it affected the size. Uncle Aldemar's been banned. See you, Uncle Aldemar. Looking pretty good, I have to say. Pretty good, nice and smooth. I'm happy that if this is working, then I can get past the testing period and start screwing around with the Phoenix flights. If I can figure out how to get the PMDGs into 2024, we'll get that going too. I downloaded a bunch of liveries on Phoenix the other day. I'm pretty sure that I downloaded for 2024. I'll have to go back into the Phoenix app and see what I did. It's looking pretty smooth. Great detail. That beacon light. Are those flies on the nose? I think so. Some kind of insects. Alrighty. Well, we know we're looking pretty good from external. Just got to remember to hit the top of descent at Nurley. Here's Nurley. There's not calling us to TD yet. That's... We're still in cruise. I'm going to switch to progress because it'll screw things up. That doesn't look good. That's in op. Don't know why. I can turn it off. Let's go back in. Weird. Yeah, it's in op. Well, at least the map is. Get a refresh on the METAR. Why is this showing up in megapixels? Whatever the hell you call them. Let's go to settings and see if we can fix that. Maybe I can't. Flight mode.
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810 contact Los Angeles Center on 124.15. Good day.
There we go, sim settings.
124.15 for Altitudes Papa
Sim
Sierra
settings
Echo
units.
9er 810. Los Angeles Center, Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Flight level 200. Altitudes Papa Sierra
This could have been the
Echo
problem
9er
with
810. Los Angeles
my
Center,
GSX
radar
stuff.
contact continue.
Interesting. Okay, let's see if we can get back to this. Yeah, that's not going to function. Okay then. I don't want the OFP. Alright, now we're showing, why is it still showing 1014 if I already changed it? That's pretty bizarre. Sim settings, units.
Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810.
Configuration saved.
Los Angeles Center on 119.05. Good day.
Still not correct.
119.05. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Los Angeles Center. Altitudes Papa Sierra
There we go.
Echo 9er 810.
Now it changed.
Flight level 200.
SFO is 2993.
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810 Los Angeles Center radar contact continue.
Creeping up on early here. There's top of descent. See, I knew it shows up. I knew it shows up on the. It does on the Phoenix. It just didn't on the. Didn't on the stupid Inibuilds last night. God. Phoenix is so much better. If this thing continues to work properly, let's take a look at some detail here. 2024 decal. There's our grain in the glare shield. Okay, that doesn't work. Maybe it does at night. Oxygen mask, so we can do our O2 testing. Or maybe not. Okay, we can't do the O2 test. decent. Now let's go take a look at the cabin. I think we can do that. Let's try that. Let's go back to the cabin. Should put us back. There we go. Now we can look outside. Yeah, cabin detail's really good. Pleased with that. Let's have a look outside the wing. There's something out there on the wing. Something on the wing. And that'll be our. And then to go back into the cocky pit. Right side. Good. Yeah, the Phoenix functions so much better. Happy to see that works. Happy to see that works in 2024. This is an oh happy day. Because 2024 was purchased last October. So October, November, I think it was October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 10 months to get to the point where I could see the Phoenix airliner functioning on 2024. That's how screwed up their release has been. I better check to see if the dog is breathing. He's turning into a blimp. He's getting so fat. She feeds him way too much. He's going to have 3 days of dieting with me. Let's go back into OBS screen monitor and see what it does. Okay, it didn't do anything that time. Oh yeah, it froze it and it shrunk it. Froze it and shrunk it. Okay. But it's smooth.
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 8 window contact Oakland Center on 128.7. Good
That's
day.
not jumping, it's me. It's how slowly I'm rolling it.
128.7 for Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Oakland Center, Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Flight level 200.
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810 Oakland Center radar contact continue.
Okay. Oh, I'm a happy camper. If this is working, God, I hope it works all the way through landing. Now this should be centered up a little bit better. Yeah, it doesn't work though. Okay. That does. Oakland Center. We did a nice angle this morning on our landing. And we'll set up the drone for landing too. So we got our drone setting, we got everything, okay, all of our views are set. music back on. I haven't done that yet. Start recording. I'm going to do a landing recording. If I can do start recording at the same time as I'm streaming. Next project will be getting some OBS overlays. If I can figure out how to do that. Like about 2024 is how washed out this kind of looks on my monitor. Maybe it's just the angle. It looks kind of light and bright. I may need to go into NVIDIA and set that. Some settings. After we land, we'll do some settings checks here. We may take one or two of the ultra things off. Also, we're going to be adding a second cam, so we can have the Captain Al cam. And this one.
Good day.
126.9er. Altitude Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Oakland Center. Altitude Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Flight level 200.
Double ATC there. Special thanks to Trey for helping out last night on the Indibuild's A320neo. He was chatting with me, and the system may have seen it on how to get that going. If you watch the stream, some of my followers do watch it afterwards. They're not with me live, but they do watch after, so that's pretty cool. Please like, share, and follow if you do watch the replays. That'll be our landing angle. I'll back it up a little bit. Something like that. If it's looking like we're going to get butter, I'll do that. Alright, we're coming up on 2:10 Pacific time. Clock says 33:36. It's not like the Boeing. Boeing tells you your estimated time of arrival. Hey Trey, it's going good so far, man. Everything is going smooth so far. I don't know why. Last time I attempted this, none of the controls worked. Brakes didn't work. Rudder didn't work. I would release the brakes, throw throttle to full force, and it wouldn't move. It was frustrating as hell. I spent 3 or 4 hours looking at the settings, primary control settings, secondary control settings, thrust settings, brake settings in the bindings, and I just turned it on today, made sure that it was in the proper control mode, and it seems to be working. Yeah, it is good. So here we are. We're flowing. They're flowing. There's external. There's showcase. Now I got showcase set on drone, so I'm not going to mess with that too much. Actually, I probably could. Let's get her lined up. We got a front and a rear view on the landing, which is coming up here pretty soon. So Gnarly's coming up. This will be our top of descent. Should be right there, right after it. And yes, it does say top of descent on this CDU. Currently we're at 0.57, that's close enough. 200. If we can remember to hit the descent, then we'll be fine. Yeah. Well, set it to standard now? Yeah, I guess I could. I forgot to do that. Come on.
Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810 contact Oakland Center on 127.45. Good day. Going to 127.45. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er.
Thanks for noticing that.
Oakland Center. Options Papa Sierra Echo.
I was so excited it was flying, I didn't even think about it.
Flight level 200. Options Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Oakland Center. Radar contact. Continue.
Alright, let's zoom in here. There's our TD right there. There it is. I knew it shows up. That way I did your init altitude adjustment thing a little bit earlier and it worked. For some reason I was hovering at 18 or 17,000. I don't know why it stopped. I think it stopped at 18 because that was the transition. Yeah, I didn't even think about that flashing. If it's flashing, I should be in it. You're right. I didn't even think about that. Good point. Good point. There's the Monterey Peninsula on the left. Let's go to showcase so we can see that. Monterey Bay. Start seeing Monterey Bay, then we're getting close to San Francisco. Monterey Peninsula, a couple of beaches right in here somewhere. Cypress Point, I think Pebble may be down in here. Cypress Point is right there. California looks great from the air. Unfortunately, it's a disaster on the ground. Most poorly run state in the union. Run by morons. I'll try to keep the politics out. Now this is interesting. I can see the chat on Restream. On OBS. I can't. Oh, there it is. Okay. I had to refresh it. Now I can see it on the iPad. That's interesting. There was an issue with that before. Plus I got terrain working here where I didn't have it on the Inabuild, on the Neo. That was kind of interesting. Lots of in-ops on the Neo. Everything on the Phoenix works. By the way, here, in case you haven't seen the Phoenix EFB, here's what it looks like and how it functions. So, okay, I can get out of settings. Let's go here. So here's your front screen. You get your weather there, your route, it's the flight, and then you come down here and here's your ground. It's not going to show it to me because we're in the air, mass and balance. This is where you load up the MCDU, panel stats, sim settings. Here's our departure info. Sync in the load sheet here, then you calculate it, send it to the MCDU. You pick your intersection data for the runway, send to the MCDU. Your landing calculations. Charts, which for some reason aren't functioning today. OFP. That's how the EFB works on the Phoenix. Yeah, it looks like an iPad, yeah. Plus you can turn it off and on. I can use the external device. Let's go back here to charts. SFO. And this is the cool part about the Phoenix. You can go right in here. You can look at your arrivals. Look at your arrivals if you want. Or you can look at your approaches. And we're going to be on 28 right. There's our 28 right approach. 1,800 feet. Okay, I think we just hit TD. So busy talking, I missed it. Yeah, we missed it. Damn. Activate that. Hope it compensates. It's not going down yet. Why are we not going down? That's why. Hope that didn't hurt the descent. We're going to find out soon enough. We're 44 minutes into this flight. Shopping around for some decent payware GA. I don't know, man. I like the Diamond DA62, but I don't know who makes. I just use the stock ones. I like the Beechcraft. I like the Baron. I had a lot of fun with the Grumman seaplane on 2024 the other day. It looks really cool. The water waves effect. Maybe I'll do that real quick so you can see the water effect. I'm sure you already know. Come on, Betsy. Yeah, there's a lot of in-op stuff. The DAs are pretty good though. I like the 62. It's pretty smooth. I was playing that a lot on my laptop because it was one of the only, the GA planes function nicely on my laptop, but not the airliner. So I'm so happy to see an airliner functioning on this. I can't even tell you. This has to be the PC, and the PC still gives me the GP usage warning, so I could probably tweak it a little bit. I should go into the settings and see what I can tweak. After we land, I'll do that. Yeah, it's pretty cool that the PC is actually now, I'm able to do it. Yeah, another bot. I don't think it's maybe it isn't a bot. I think it's actually just one of those people that just squirt out their little ad. I get those all the time. I wish they were live. It's a bot. Oh, really? Okay, so maybe I should block them. Yeah, that's right, they don't respond. That's how I check. I usually say, what are you wearing right now? Okay, 14,000, flight level 147 at Follett. We need some drag. I didn't even look at that. You need drag when you're flying into San Francisco. Let's see. So, how badly off am I? I'm pretty. 14 by Epic. Okay, so we're okay. Yeah, right. Like that scene from The Birds, from the Mel Gibson movie. What was that? Not The Birds, but the Birds scene where he's getting strangled in the phone booth, and Madeline Kahn says, "What are you wearing?" Jeans. Oh, are they tight? Okay, so we know we need to be at 3,000 by Seepin. I think it's 6,000 by Eddy. Yep. More drag. Interesting. I wonder why. The spoilers are up. I don't know how I could give it more drag unless I put the flaps out. Can't really do that. Okay, well, first of all, I need to get off a standard. Whoops. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, for some reason now my mouse is reversed. Let's get off of this. Okay, now, yeah, mouse is reversed. God darn it. Okay, there we go. Don't know why that happens. Jake from the State Farm commercials. Yeah. Well, we at our insurance company used to call them Snake Farm. Oh crap. No. I just hit the throttle by accident. Okay, let's get it back to CL. CL detent. Still want more drag? It does. Well, we're still at 240. I don't know why it's, maybe that message just needs to be cleared. Yeah, I knew some State Farm guys. I knew every insurance company guys just because I worked in body shops before I worked for my insurance company. So I knew all of the local re-inspectors. Okay, so how are we doing here? Oh crap, I hit it again. Keep on hitting the throttle. See that? That's really sensitive. What the hell's going on there? No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't speed up at this critical juncture. Speed limit exceeded. Yeah, I know that. I can see that. Spoilers up. Come on, spoilers up. Okay, spoilers not functioning. They're on, but they're not showing on. Alright, let's oh, the A350 is on sale. The any A350. I hope it's better than their Neo, because that thing, I don't know. 25% off, so that's gonna be $60. If you're telling me it functions pretty smoothly in 2024, I may do it. Yeah. Is it? I'm guessing it's study level, just like this. Everything on the Phoenix works. I don't think there's any button that you can't push on this, except for the circuit breakers. Okay, here we go. 3000 at CPIN. Get LS activated. Hopefully I'm not going to forget something here. I know we're about 14 miles out. Localizer after the turn. Okay, we hit 3200, so we're just slightly above profile. Our approach turn. Speed brakes are out. We can get flaps now. We don't need. I don't think we need to. We'll leave the speed brakes out. All right, so now we got localizer activated. There she is.
2,500.
Let's get gear down. I think I should activate AP2 on this for the final. Let's wait till we get to the 1700 mark. Well, that's going to put me on auto land. Yeah, okay. I usually do it for the hell of it. I'm going to try to auto land this today, or go close to it, as close as possible, just to see what it does. Okay, flaps. I configured for full. Right, there's our mark. Approach mode. Yeah, let's go for it. Looking pretty good. this should be set like this. Landing and flare on the status indicator. I mean, like right here on the over here. The damn thing is working, man. .28 right coming up above the artificial horizon.
100 above. Minimum 100.
Our flare.
Retard.
Yep, I see it. Got a little jumpy here. We're right on center line. Well, if I let the plane do it, it's the best damn landing I've ever done. Didn't even have to use the reversers. Yeah, I never noticed the flare and landing thing on when I was doing that. Interesting. Well, there you have it. There's the Phoenix, man. It functioned really well. A little bit jumpy, but I think that, and you saw the GPU message, so I think I got a couple of things. I'll go into settings here when we hit the gate. We probably need to find out where the hell we're going.
San Francisco ground. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Request taxi to the gate.
Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810. Taxi to gate Echo 11 uniform via taxiway Delta Alpha.
Taxiing to gate Echo 11 uniform via taxiway Delta Alpha. Altitudes Papa Sierra Echo 9er 810.
I think if I take off some of the ground stuff and some of the traffic stuff, I can help this a little bit. I've got some things set that I probably should get rid of. Okay, this is an interesting gate approach. What the hell? Well, I missed that turn. Whoa, easy turbo, easy. What happened there? Okay, no Marshall, that's interesting. This is a weird gate. Why did it send me in that way? That's interesting to know. I noticed that there was a little float going on there. Okay, let's see, where are we at here? Because this doesn't look right. There's no marshal. I can't tell. Let's go outside. Let's put on the. I think. There's a truck there too. Wow. What the hell? Okay, there's no gate. Well, anyway, good. We're here. Let's get the brake on here first of all. And I think we can just shut her down. I'm not going to attach the gate or anything at this point. We'll just shut her down. We're not going to disembark. This was a test flight. Okay, so we're good to go. Satisfactory. Phoenix worked, except for the pushback. Yeah, you were telling me about that Kit Fox. Okay, so wait a minute now. You're talking about a real plane. You're not talking about a GA plane in 2024. You're talking about a real plane. Yeah, there we go. This is typical for the Phoenix, where the gate or the jetway intrudes into the fuselage. So you can get the Kit Fox in the sim. They charge you for it though. It's not a stock deal. You want to get it in real life. Okay. Yeah, well, you got a PPL, right? I can't get the PPL due to my license, my eyes. But I think now that this is running fairly smoothly, I can start the VATSIM studying. There's a payware version. Discord me the links to that so I can look at it. Okay, so, well, I'm glad that you're not giving me a bunch of shit about how I fly, because you're a real guy. And I'm just a loser sim pilot, if you could even call me that. But I'm able to land A320s and 737s, so I don't know. Okay, let's get at it. I want to check the settings on this. Some things that I can probably do here. Yeah, the sim is... Well, you're fighting glitches with the sim. My buddy, who's a Boeing engineer, tells me I should go up at the local flight school and just go up, and I guess they'll take you out and you can actually, you know, take control and stuff. That I don't necessarily need to go for the PPL. Okay, let's go settings here. Alright, so here's what we got. I'm in performance. I really don't want to mess with this stuff. Too much. we can change a couple of these guys, I'm sure. Buildings I want like that. High, high, high. The water waves, I like it when it only goes to high. I should do it, huh? Is that what they call it, a discovery flight? So they'll take you up and they'll let you do stuff. Character quality. I don't know if I need the character quality on high. Traffic, airport quality, air traffic. Let's set this to low. Let's set road traffic to low. Sea traffic to low. Fauna to low. I don't really care about those things. Glass cockpit refresh rate is fine. Motion blur. Really? That would be fun. Now, I went up many years ago with my ex-brother-in-law, who's long since passed away. He had a 172, and it was based out of St. George, Utah. So the airport is up on a plateau over St. George, and we took off, just him and me, in his 172, flew out to Zion. Around Zion and then back, and we did that a couple of times. He never let me take the wheel, so ex-brother-in-law Howard, and he's long since passed away, but that was fun stuff. Yeah, you know, I should actually try to do that. I'll go to the St. George one, but anyway, so let me finish up here. So 64. Anything you're seeing here in the settings that you think may help my GPU usage? Objects. I like the objects level of detail. Just level of detail. Higher values to improve visual quality, but may affect performance. I actually want to get that a little higher. Grass is high. Probably shouldn't be. Rocks, medium. Plants, yeah, okay, plants, medium. Trees I want on high. Let's see if this stuff helps. Okay, let's end this. Alright, so we know the Phoenix works. Now I got to figure out how to get my liveries, because I got a ton of them in 2024. And also to see if this works now in 2020, because it crashed the other day. So I did some stuff. It crashed twice. Crashed to desktop. Yeah, I've been playing with the performance stuff for a while. It's pretty tricky. Okay, let's go, let's take a DA out. Now, did you say you could get the Kitfox in here in the, in 2024? Let's go to the marketplace. Oh, you sent me the link. I was going to look in 2024. It's in the market. Yeah, I want to see it in the marketplace, but I'm not sure where to look. one is full steady level though. So where does it go under? Just go under airplanes? Freedom Fox in the marketplace, okay. Well, it's not there. Where's the search? The hell? Oh, right there. God. No result. Oh shit. Duh. I've never used it. And now where's the search bar? I would do it if I could find the search bar. You can see I'm computer illiterate and flying illiterate. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know where the search bar is. I got you. Oh, one of these guys. Short takeoff and landing. Wow. And they don't have one of these in the stock planes, huh? I thought they did for bush flying. Oh, those are awesome. Yeah, okay. Is this the good one? The $34.99 one? Huh, maybe I should just buy it. And you have this, huh? See if it shows you my Steam purchasing pack. Oh, you haven't bought it yet. You're about to buy it. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I won't buy it until you buy it and you tell me how you like it. So I was just getting ready to buy it. Well, it's good to know that I still have my setup in Steam where I can buy it. Yeah, if you get it, Dre, I'll let you tell me what you think about it. It's too bad you don't stream so I could see it in action. Let me go back though. Let's see if we can find another one. Let's see the stock version. So you go to the little shopping bag to buy. You don't just go to Marketplace. You have to go to this. I thought you just went to Marketplace. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go free flight. Oh, you just bought it? Stream it on Discord. Huh, interesting. If I need, I'm not really good at figuring out how to do that. But yeah, we can do that. Hang on a sec. I want to see if there's one in here. Keeps on putting me into this. I don't want to be in that. So let's get out of that. Okay, I can't get out of the Marketplace now. Uncheck the Marketplace. Escape and go back. Airplanes. I can't get out of the Marketplace. Okay. How the fuck do I get out of the Marketplace? Okay, you go to My Library, that's how. Yeah, it keeps on putting me back in the Marketplace. God. Uncheck Marketplace, please. There you go. To access My Library, go back to the home page. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. It keeps on putting me back in the market. God. What the hell? Hit escape. Simple thing. Wow. Okay, now, what the hell? Well, let's escape back to the main menu. Let's go St. George. it doesn't let me get out of the marketplace. Weird. Here we go. Okay. God. Okay, let's find that STOL. Which one I do? It should be pretty obvious which one it is. Is that this one? The Hawk Arrow. Hawk Arrow Bush. That's the only one I see so far. Cub Crafters. I know they use the Cub Crafters on some of the adventures. Here we go. What do you think about this one, the Draco? Is there any more? That looks a little bit more like it. Boy, it doesn't like St. George, Utah. What the hell? Well, let's go there manually. If I can. So, north of Vegas. Cedar City. Come on, there's St. George right there. St. George Regional, that's going to be it. Okay. Why is it not letting me? Yeah, I finally figured out how to get out of the marketplace. It was really stupidly simple. I get stuck in things like that, though. Okay, here we are at St. Georgie. This is, my ex-wife has a house here. A second house. That she stupidly bought. Let's have a look around. Let's look at this thing. Well, it's got the big fat balloony tires. I've got a passenger. It looks pretty cool. adjust the controls. Yeah, this should be interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? Oh, that's really a short takeoff. What the hell? I didn't even have flaps. Well, let's see how short of a landing we can make. Come on, flappers. Wasn't real happy with the takeoff, that's for sure. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, it's a tail. Oh, crap. What is this? That's a good question. What is it? Let's try this again in flight. This is a Zlin Aviation Norden. It's not the Cub, it's a Norden. Let's try this again. And I'm curious why. I know why now. I put the nose down on takeoff, not realizing it was a tail driver. A Zlin Aviation, Z-L-I-N. Norden. Let's try this again. Before I need to take off? Right away, instantly. Instant.
Los Angeles Center. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810 is type Zlin Aviation Savage Norden. 1 miles northeast of Kilo Sierra Golf Uniform.
Zlin Aviation Savage Norden.
Request flight following.
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810 Los Angeles Center. Clock 7605.
Let's see if we can fly out over the 15 freeway.
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810.
Gigi, who are you parking at?
Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810. Radar contact 1 mile southeast of Kilo Sierra Golf Uniform, 4,300 feet. Altimeter 29992.
Roger. Options Papa Sierra Echo Niner 810.
should see St. Georgie here somewhere. I don't see it. Oh, it's back there. The hell? Went the wrong way. So full speed on this baby, or 112 knots. Airport on the left. So this should be heading south or east. Wow, it's not. Why am I so turned around? I know that's on a plateau on the north side of town. Okay, I get it. Yeah, this is, I don't fly these too much, man, so I'm not used to the tail dragger stuff. But this may be similar to what you're looking at. I mean, it took off like instantly. Crazy. Alright, so there's the 15. There's town. South end of town. I probably landed anywhere, I guess. Turned around. I think the freeway's back over this way. So you can stream it on Discord. So you'd have to share your screen. I'm not sure exactly how you do that. If you want to do that, I can pause this and watch that. I'm still trying to figure out Discord too. Airport on the left, so the freeway's got to be over here. Okay, down there is somewhere where my ex lives. But I thought it was up on the plateau. If I pull up the EFB. Yeah, that's the freeway right there. Let's do a right turn. And this should be going north. Yeah, I'm lost. a good landing speed for these guys, man. Oh yeah, that's fine. I let me know before because I'm not sure how to do the Discord calls. What's a good landing speed in one of these guys? Pretty steep. Front wheels first. I think I just bounced. Wow, I actually landed it. Come on now. Why are you going off to the side? That's interesting. The rudder didn't steer me over. Okay. That was my first landing in a tail dragger. Okay. Let's get out of that. Let's end that. Let's put a BRB on this. Alright, you're about to call. Okay, so let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Join call. Okay, join the call. Turn on cam, mute. Share my screen, no. Okay, let's see, I'm not seeing anything. I don't share my screen. Yeah, Discord's kind of screwy. I struggle with this with my kid all the time.
Alright, hello?
Hey, there you are.
There we go.
There's a voice.
My microphone.
Okay, now how do I see the picture? I don't see the... Okay, there you go.
Alright. Reloading again. I got my track IRO. Since,
Oh, this is cool.
a lot easier to work around.
So how's it going, man?
Oh, going pretty good. How about you?
Just flying away.
Just wrapped up work not long ago.
Actually, looks pretty good on Discord.
Yeah, I don't have the premium Discord, so it's limited to like 720p. But
Yeah, I fight
good enough
it.
to see what's going on at least.
I fight it all the time. My kid tries to do stuff for me online and Discord, and it baffles me. As you can see, all of this stuff baffles me.
It happens. Yeah, my first landing on this Kit Fox was not great. It was very bouncy.
Is that it?
No, I think
That's a
one
cub.
yours.
That's a cub, huh?
Or maybe it's a cub, yeah. This is a cool plane here too. Vision Jet.
Yeah, I played with that one a little bit. I actually just landed that Norden.
Oh, nice.
But
Sorry, my game takes forever to load since I have all the modules downloaded here.
but
Oh, did my... Oh, that don't work.
as soon as I landed, though, it scooted off the runway to the left.
I'm gonna see if I can install that. I actually bought it through the marketplace. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that or not, but I'm sure it's being streamed right now. It's probably part of the texture issues I've had. Yeah. Just download this real fast.
So you're outside of Dallas,
Yeah, I'm a bit south of Dallas.
getting rained on, aren't you?
Not much right now. We were earlier this morning, and basically past few weeks, but looking pretty dry right now. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of rain recently.
Not me, man. It's
Yeah,
it's 106 outside and 90 in the pool.
Maybe gonna take forever. I'll just go. So this is Trent Palmer's Kit Fox specifically, the Freedom Fox. I don't know if you've seen him on YouTube.
Nope.
He's one of those plane vloggers, but he has a Kit Fox and does a bunch of wild stuff with it.
What's his name?
Trent Palmer.
I'll write it down.
Start over here, near where my high school was. I need to see if I can find an add-on scenery for this airport. Fort Worth Sphinx is
Oh, that's the
not
one.
great on the
That's the
Facebook.
one that you had me go to that one day.
Yeah, it is.
Close to home.
There should be it faced me right towards the wall here. There should be a control tower here, and there should be a giant hospital right over there. And neither of those show up.
Yeah, I mean, Orange County is Santa Ana is that's like one of my home airports, and it doesn't look anything like that.
Yeah. Alright. Don't think we need to figure out this. Screw. Try nav.
So you're gonna buy one of these new?
Yeah, so that's a kit plane, right? So you buy the kit, put it together, then you have to source the engine yourself and stuff, but...
Oh, real? So it comes without the engine?
It comes in, like, parts. You have to put it together yourself.
Right,
It's
right.
like an actual kit plane.
But the
Yeah.
engine doesn't come with it.
Nope. No, there's many options for when you put the engine.
So what would you say the cost would be with fully assembled with engine?
Between probably 90 to 120.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a while before I can afford that. Alright, let's go ahead and start the engine here. Probably helps if we turn on the fuel.
No audio on it.
Oh, you don't have audio?
Not on the plane.
Oh, that's weird. Alright. I'm just leaning out the window here. Oh, it helps if we take off the parking brake too. Yeah, ignore that wing crash there. Oh. Man, what is up with this? Is this the taxiway? No, it's. Well, it is a taxiway, but it's not like actually concrete. That's weird. Yeah, so I'm not sure how realistic this is, honestly. It felt weird flying it, but I don't know if that's just how Kit Fox feels. You know?
It probably doesn't. It probably doesn't feel like that.
Yeah.
The simulator's weird.
We'll take off from the crash strip.
I mean, I just gunned
Up
that
the tire sport.
that Norton. I just throttled it up and it just took right off. I mean, it went 20 feet and was up. Is that what they do?
50. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you want like the shortest possible takeoff, what I see them do is they'll get on the brakes, then power up.
Full flaps.
Yeah. Yeah, here, let's go ahead and do full flaps. Alright, we're off. Airspeed's alive. My stick is way too sensitive. I think you're just right up.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
climb rate's insane too for a piston engine.
Go to your external view. So you're running 16 gig on your PC?
32.
32, okay.
Yeah.
And what do you have your landscape settings at? You have all the trees and stuff on high, ultra.
I think I'm between like medium and low, honestly. My PC's not like. You actually have a more powerful PC than me now.
It seems to be a monster.
Yeah.
But even it's like on 2024, it's even stuttering a little teeny bit. If I have the second monitor on with OBS running, it stutters a little teeny bit.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Get a little rear view window.
That's cool.
All right. Normally here. Turn. Oh, 2,000 feet, level off. Set level off. And this thing just wants to climb. You can trim it out. Yeah, it's cool being able to fly places you're familiar with, but